My people, una good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on your time zone and where you are hearing us from. This is Biafra Must Win channel. On this channel, we bring back to back on wetin dey happen for Biafra land and all over the world. This morning, I come across this particular news. My people, this is serious. What is happening now is serious. We should not take it lightly. Hear the news in detail. Please do well to subscribe, like, share, comment, and God bless you.
These people have come again with their evil plans. Same tactics, the same script, the same game they played with PM Simon Ekpa is the same thing they are repeating again. Mana Chukwu Okike Abiama, the God of Biafra, is already fighting them dirty, my people. Nda Abiakwa Ozo. This prophecy from Maga have already scattered all their evil plans. My people, before we go into that, there is something I saw, and that same thing was what the other group started with when PM left them. The same script is repeating itself. Mana Biafrans, Ayaga no kankame. Chai, Biafrans, please be very vigilant and do not be confused at all. Back then, the 2022 or 2023, some group of IPOB, which PM often refer to IPOB Nigeria, they did the same thing. Those of you that have been following can recall vividly. But for the newcomers, be mindful of what you consume on social media. And this particular thing I saw on the Twitter space really triggered me. I began to ask myself some questions. I began to soliloquize, like, what is these people doing? Where are they? What angle? Like, where are they driving to? Immediately, my mind flashed back to the same tactics, the same script they played on PM Simon Ekpa. You know, these people, remember, these people went to Finland to deny Simon Ekpa that they don't know who is Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is not an IPOB member. But remember, if you have been following right from when Mazen Nandekanu told Biafrans, go and listen to Simon Ekpa. Listen and share his videos. That Simon Ekpa is taking the struggle to a new dimension, to another level. If you have been following, my people, just be patient with me. This video is going to be long. It's going to be long. Immediately they sold Mazen Nandekanu. All of you know now. These people confirmed that they sold Mazen Nandekanu for 90 million either dollar or naira. So after they sold Mazen Nandekanu, after they kidnapped Mazen Nandekanu from Kenya back to Nigeria, they refused Mazen Simon Ekpa access. Even though Mazen Nandekanu had told Biafrans to listen to Simon Ekpa, these people refused Mazen Simon Ekpa the access. Mazen Simon Ekpa went ahead and continued with autopilot. Genuine Biafrans, intellectuals, well-articulated Biafrans moved on with Mazen Simon Ekpa because no onye ji igu ka ewu na-eso. Onye guji ha n'eziokwu bịa na this movement, Biafrans will follow you. Iji ha ide ha na genuine, the plain. Mazen Nandekanu kwuye ekwu. Biafra will only come with truth. Oburo asị, oburo mago, oburo Photoshop, mba. Truth. So, my people, this thing I saw on the media space was written by the person, Asinafiabu Edidem Mwana. And the summary of what the person wrote is that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not a member of Biafra Republic government in the exile since November 2024. Her last position was the chief of staff to the prime minister, to the prime minister, Mazen Simon Ekpa. They didn't even say the chief of staff of Brigi, which is Biafra Republic government in exile. Yeah. Then after her departure, she went on to form and register her own separate group in Georgia, USA, under the name United States of Biafra. Biafra Republic government in exile and de facto cup. I saw this write-up on one, I don't know if it's the newsline. They wrote Briggy newsline there. Now, according to them, they said that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze went on and formed and registered her own separate group. So they are now calling United States of Biafra that you and I voted for. They are now calling it group. Remember, United States of Biafra has been redeclared. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze continued with the newly declared nation, United States of Biafra. These people in their write-up is now saying that she went on to form her own group and register it in Georgia, USA. What is going on? Now again, remember, after all those votings, both offline and online, after the voting exercise, all the votes were recorded. Then all the votes, they counted everything and the result shown. Look at your screen now. Remember, even as the voting was going on, Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Briggy cabinet members, Biafra Republic government cabinet members, which Dr. Ngozi Orabueze happens to be the chief of staff of Briggy cabinet members, which means that after our PM, the next person, the next superior person is the chief of staff, which is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. They have already fixed a date for that redeclaration of Biafra. But you know what? Few weeks, few days before that redeclaration, when Nigeria realized that this guy no dey joke, Nigeria connived with Finland and took our PM just few days before that redeclaration. And you know the reason, so that redeclaration will not happen. But guess what? The chief of staff of Briggy cabinet member Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and other Biafrans, they refused to give in to that game played by Nigeria and Finland. They all went to Finland again. They gathered there. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, on behalf of Simon Ekpa, redeclared Biafra with the name United States of Biafra, which everybody voted for, United States of Biafra. But these people, from this thing they wrote here, they are now saying that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze went and formed another group, a separate group with the name United States of Biafra. What kind of confusion is this? My people, hey, now again, let me remind you, when PM discovered the fraud happening with some IPOB, the people he often refers to IPOB Nigeria, when he discovered some mago there, he left them, continued with autopilot, which lot of genuine Biafran joined him. And the autopilot gave birth to Briggy, Biafra Republic government in exile, which the members voted, and he became the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in the exile. And it's that Briggy that gave birth to United States of Biafra, the continuum. Like, I don't know what these people are trying to project. I don't get it. Just like I advised before, during that November, when this whole issue started, I advised Biafrans, those of you following me, to be very careful of what you read on social media, what you listen to, you know, what you consume. Always think. After listening, after reading whatever thing, always think. Don't allow your brain to be washed up by this group of people. Remember, these people went to Finland and denied Simon Ekpa, that they don't know Simon Ekpa. IPOB, some of those IPOB they sent to Finland, they went there and denied that they don't know who is Simon Ekpa. Whereas Simon Ekpa was very active with them when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around. But immediately after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa discovered that no bulokwu ife akuzi ka na-eme o. Na ndị a mezikwa U-turn na-eme another thing. Mazi Simon Ekpa confronted them, asked them, my people, what are you? Remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told Biafrans to go and listen to Simon Ekpa. Listen and share his videos. That Simon Ekpa is taking the struggle to a new dimension. can't deny that they don't know who is Simon Ekpa. They denied. You see, the same thing these people want to play now. The same thing. Okay, they mentioned that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze was the chief of staff as at November. Imagine, they are now saying that she created the United States of Biafra, which they voted. They voted, though. They voted, though. I voted, though. You voted, though. They are now saying that she created. Hey, my goodness, people, we need to be very, very careful with what we read and consume on social media. And I don't even know why all these things. What are we dragging? What are we dragging? And I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Because wherever you are listening from, either in homeland or in the diaspora, anywhere you are listening to me, because I want you to put our Deputy Prime Minister in prayer. Or anything, but these people, if they try this one, they will try the other one. They keep trying and trying different things. I heard our Deputy Prime Minister a few days ago where she said that PM has told these people to withdraw the lawsuit. They're not listening. Now again, they are coming up with this thing. I don't know if they are doing this thing to demoralize Biafrans, if they are doing this thing to weaken Deputy Prime Minister, if they are doing this thing to scatter. I don't know. Biafra is already declared. It's now a sovereign nation, United States of Biafra. What is this confusion all about? What is this confusion all about? So my people, regardless of your religion, please, I want you to pay attention to Mmaga Jehovah. Whether you are a Christian or you are a traditionalist or you are a Jewish religious person, whichever religion you are, just keep that aside for now and listen to Mmaga Jehovah. And what I expect you to do is to do what? Pray in your religion. Whichever religion you believe in, pray for our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Go to shatter whatever plan, whatever evil plan. You know, because this thing going on now is now making me to understand that no script to Kandani. For these people are just following a certain script, the same thing. So my people, let's listen to Mmaga Jehovah. Pray for our Deputy Prime Minister, Bikono.
We are going to pray for Ngozi Orabueze. The person with a group of people that put Simon Ekpa in prison. They don't want to put her in prison, but they want to poison her. And they will use somebody very close to her, and they will kill her. She will be asked to visit a very big round table, and she will go forgetting to pray when she will reach. The spirit that guide her will leave her because of the darkness that will cover her. She will be captured and killed. And God said, He will raise 20 women that are coming. When the fight starts, that man is being captured, that he can use one woman, he can use two. Remember, there is no war that a woman rise to go, and that war will not be the way the woman wants. Remember Deborah in the Bible. Remember Esther. Remember Rebecca. Remember Naomi. My dear, the children of Israel were captured for years. They were enslaved under Egypt. That is what is happening today. What happened in the olden days is starting to happen again. Then God said affliction will not rise up second time. If Delilah can capture Samson, my dear God will Begin to pray wherever you are. Let God protect Ngozi Orabueze. Let God protect evils